Hello guys, and welcome to episode 26 of my Tiraspol campaign in Star Division 2, playing on the Soviet side. Previously we had some pretty successful battles down here. We managed to push them back even further on the road, and we managed to disorganize a bunch of units that were taking part in this defense. I think there's potential for one more attack here. Let's just check it out. So currently these two guys are dug in. So I'm not sure if I do actually want to make this attack. We could attack the 4th Battalion of the 306th Artillery. However, don't have that much to back it up. We'd be playing against an entire fresh battalion of the 580th Infantry Regiment with the 907th, basically. That's what it would be. And then they'd also have the artillery support. We could bring in our own artillery support to kind of match that, and I could bring in the 1116th Rifle Regiment, but then that would, I think, take them out of their dug-in stance, which might be a little bit annoying. I'm not entirely convinced that this attack's worth it. We can just continue to go for the surround onto these forces. And I can just bombard their artillery to take it out of the question. I think that would be the ideal thing to do here. The 13th Mountain Battalion here. It looks isolated, but it's not, because it can get reinforced in A by the 306th. Otherwise I'd probably try and take them out so that this push through here is a little safer. But I guess what we'll do instead is probably just end up bombarding that. But let's just look for more attacks on the front line. I don't think I'm going to do this attack after all. Just because I don't have enough infantry to support us. And we can just kind of move down here anyway. Like, this attacking this serves no purpose other than like wasting time. So yeah, we'll just carry on over here. Let's bring the 119th Guards into this gap. Might attack the 29th Army Corps though. And we should maybe attack those before they dig in, although if we get them surrounded I don't think that they will stay dug in for much longer. They'll probably try and move. And the other thing we could do is just attack into the mountain artillery battalion here. We would be up against some VM Pionieri. These guys are actually really good because their ZK-383 submachine gun has the 150 meter range. So at close range these guys suck to fire against. At longer ranges, you know, they're just a standard MG-34 infantry squad. Which is still, you know, kind of annoying. This 18th Mounted Battalion is a little bit beat up. How are my units here doing? So 373rd Rifle Regiment is 100%, and the 1120th is almost full strength. 333rd Rifle Division is full strength, okay. Do I have artillery that can stop these guys? Don't think we do. If I had the ability to bombard these units, like the assault, like we'd definitely get the 4th Engineer Battalion bombarded. But if I would need to also get the 18th Mountain Battalion bombarded if I was going to try and go for this encirclement. Otherwise they're just going to attack us in the next turn, and we'll be relatively unsupported, which would suck. So I think we have to go for this attack. Just trying to work out the best place to do it. I think attacking the artillery unit itself is the best way, so we will do this, and we'll bring in, let's say, we'll let that one attack first, because then that one will move into that position, and then we still have the movement range on the 1120th to move around. We're definitely going to bring in these guys. I might as well bring in those in B, and then we can bring in some aircraft. I'll probably bring in fighters, because we don't have anti-air, so we're going to need to shut down enemy aircraft if they come in. Let's go for Maybe the P40s wouldn't be a bad shout. There's also the LA5s we could use and LA7s. Although, yeah, we'll use them first because I think the P40s are more useful for ground attack roles. A tactical battle. And we will jump on in. Okay, so they didn't actually bring in any aircraft, but they did bring in the recon unit from the right hand side, which gives them an extra unit in A. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful at the start. It's going to get hairy, like it's going to be quite an explosive start, I feel. Let's go for Staraki on the hill. It's going to be a lot of units involved in this. We'll do Staraki DP into the town. I'm going to unload them early because I don't know what they are going to have. I could go for a couple PTRSs into the town, actually. See if we can get some pot shots onto their transports. Yeah, we'll try and spread some of these around. It's fine. On the right hand side we'll do what we usually do here, which is Maxims, snipers, OBs. We'll grab the snipers and just that. And then we can just grab all of these and spread them out as well. Because they use the same transports, the tab trick still applies. So I can press tab to scroll through them, even though they're two different types of units. Because they're using the same transport, it still works. Let's put some Starky DP on the hill. And that should be fine. We can do maybe some... Actually, no, let's do Zis-3s. The open. Because they can at least engage enemy infantry if needs be. I'll put a couple Starky DP into these buildings. We'll need something for the left-hand side. Just do 4 snipers. And then a couple Maxims. Okay. So that's fine. Just need to fill up this area. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 Strelki, or 5 Strelki, that's fine. We'll just pop them in there. Maybe we'll bring up some more stuff to support them afterwards. And then I think I'm going to put the rest into potentially planes for strafing and ground attack, or mortars. I think having the planes early on wouldn't be a terrible idea. Those napalm ones suck. We'll bring in that bomber. Let's just put the rest into mortars. Probably town side. Actually, what I'm going to do as well is we're going to just put them all together. Because then I can just move them as a blob after they fire. Let's go. Alright, unload those. Put them on a control group. And we're ready to go. Yeah. Alright, let's maybe... Do I have any recon aircraft, actually? I don't. That would have been a little bit helpful to just check out what's going on, but we'll let the PTRS squads find the enemy for us. And hopefully get a couple transport snipes, that would be good. Getting the PTRS in the church here will actually be pretty good just for recon anyway. Yeah, will let us know what's going on. See if we can just get these even further up. Well, get loads of kills. Those are really valuable infantry in those transports, so killing those will be fantastic. We actually got 4 squads, that's actually epic. Oh, we got another 2 there. Yep, nice. Oh, that one unloaded just in time. Right, we got 1 more there, which is good. Let's just unload these, and we'll push into the cover there. Okay, so the plan is to get on top of these hills with the OBs. We can have the Maxims just support that. We'll have a couple snipers up on that hill, and the rest of the snipers just out in the open. These boys can move up and over. This can move away. There's just 3s need to start pushing forwards as well. We are going to lose some of these BTR squads. I'm trying to keep them alive, which is a little bit futile, but oh well. I think we've been off to a relatively good start. That's a good mortar target. And once we Straki come across this MG and the Venatori Moto in the open, they're all going to get wrecked. I'm going to bring up a few Maxims here in the open with some AT. Got to keep these boys moving because the artillery's coming in there. Right, these Strelki DP can start pushing through the town. I'm also going to mortar that MG. It looks like we might be able to lock down this right hand side soon, which would be really good. I'm going to bring up some Strelki that can continue the push forwards in front of those machine guns. Also going to bring in some supply with these as 3s. We'll move the Maxims across the open here. I'm going to bring in another Strelki just to hold that left side. So far so good. Hotchkiss goes down. I haven't even had to use my bomber yet. I could have used that actually to kill the MG in the town. That would have been good use of it. Let's have these Maxims push for this tree line. Covered by the AT guns. And I'll bring in some extra Strelki to help push that. We'll do the same here. We'll bring in some more Strelki. Let's bomb that. Right, let's get these legs in with the napalm. The thing is with the napalm is it's not very strong, but it does pin down the units. So it helps in engagements where we're kind of close on pinning stuff down, or we're being pinned down ourselves. Just get into line of sight of this, for example. Okay, look how bad it is. Quite good for units and buildings, though. That 100 mil, I think, is firing at us directly. On this left side, actually, we're taking a bit of hits. It's not ideal. We'll bring in a couple LA7s to strafe those. Right, off they go. We're going to have all of these unload like here, and then we're going to push for this area. Right, let's keep pushing for that objective. I'm going to back that up with some more troops now. We'll just bring in like 10 Strelki, just force our way through there. We have actually managed to take control of the town flag, so we'll continue through the town. We're going to want to get on top of that flag. That's the plan there. Left side, we'll do a bunch of Strelki DP that can move forwards and actually push that far left side. We do have more points, so I am going to bring in extra LA5s to help strafe things. Like that unit's got to go. I might even bomb it, because otherwise it's going to do a lot of damage. Wow, we did a lot of damage there with that strafing run. That was really good, actually. And some of those Strelki are only down to like one man. As long as we can keep them alive, it's actually pretty damn good for us. Means we've used the full effectiveness of the squad. We're up to 17 flags now. We will just unload these here and we'll keep the push going towards that left side flag. We'll leave the hill. Keep pushing forwards. Pray for that mortar. Get rid of that. Most Tharagi keep dying here. The Infanterist are actually relatively okay at close range because they use an automatic rifle.
Больше не могу. Борис, ложись! Готов.
And we're getting some good damage in. Let's just get these into buildings.
Зацепили!
Right, we can bring in the lags now. Even though they are absolutely terrible.
Зацепили!
Need to keep the Maxims moving across the open.
Товарищ капитан. Вижу противника. Борис, ложись! Громко и четко. Гори в аду. Санитар! Отделение ждет команды. Атакуй врага. Стрелки готовы.
Now we've got plenty of strafing support coming in. You'll see it in a second, just all of these lags flying about, pinning down units for us. And then I'll probably be able to start actually moving forwards with some of my infantry here. But what we want to be able to do is capture this flag. And we're going to go hard for that. And hopefully that flag as well. And then we get the total victory. A lot of these boys can actually start moving to the right. Yeah, we'll just rocket those. With AT rockets. Because why not? It will get to a point where these lags like run out of cannon ammunition, and be surprised if they haven't already. And then they won't be that effective at strafing at all, but it's okay. Right, can we grab these two flags, please? We pin down that unit, I'm pretty sure we get it. Oh, so close. We'll take the major victory. 16 minutes, 12 seconds. We did a good job there. That was actually a pretty clean battle. 89 kills, 11 losses. Yeah, alright, we'll take it. Let's move on. I think the fighters actually did a relatively good job of strafing. It just helped to keep the momentum up as we got closer to their spawn, and maybe that will destroy the unit anyway. We'll see. No, but it did move them in our way. I mean, it did also, you know, push them back there. So we do have a good opportunity here to drive through and connect our front lines in order to encircle these forces. So we dig in this unit, I think. And then this unit can just stay where it is. And we can have that dig in next turn. Now we got to decide if we want to attack 29th Army Corps or not. It's going to massively depend on whether or not I can close this encirclement, which I think only this unit can. Let's do this. And then this. Okay, so I did need to do that the whole way. That's fine. And then we'll bring this unit up like so. And then we will attack the 29th Army Corps, but I'll bring in some fighters to help us out. I just need to actually check before we do that if I need this artillery for bombardments. Because I can bombard that unit for sure. The artillery can't attack us. The recon group might go for it, but I doubt it. The other bombardment would be down here maybe, but I think I'll probably just end up attacking these. We do have a unit here with the ISUs. Yeah, so I think we'll be able to bring in at least one artillery piece. Let's do that. And then we'll bring in both of these behind. Actually, not that unit, because I'm probably going to dig them in so that we can continue with the surround there. And then we bring in some aircraft as well. Is this unit... Let me just check their strength. Yeah, they're okay. Bring in some fighters. So the only fighters we've got left are the P-40s. So we bring them in. Okay, it's tactical battle. And we will jump on in. They did bring in some aircraft, so just as well that I brought in the P-40s. They brought up the 32nd Recon Group. Okay. That's fine, because my fighters will just destroy them quite easily. It's going to be another pretty simple battle. Just using a bunch of Strauki and, well, Gvardia in this case, to push forwards. So we'll do Gvardia on the left. Gvardia DP, that is. We'll do Gvardia into the towns. And do Gvardia through there. Do Gvardia DP on the right. And we're going to do Gvardia DP over here as well. Okay, other than that, we need to kind of set up support weapons a little bit, so we'll pop an OB in there. I might do an OB. Actually, let's just do an AT gun on that side. And then we can do an OB here. And we'll do AT gun on the right. So the reason I'm doing AT guns on here is because the line of sight is a lot smaller, so we're mainly focusing on transports. But with the OBs, we're putting them here because it has a much more open line of sight, so we're more likely going to be able to spot infantry, whilst they can also attack transports if they come in. We'll do a ZIS 3 up here, and we'll do a ZIS 3 here. So that's kind of giving them the option to do both, you know, attack transports reliably and also attack infantry. And then we're going to bring in some mortars, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 mortars at the start. Again, I don't know why I'm spreading them out. Might as well keep them close together, and that way we can move them as a bunch. Okay, good. So with normal artillery, you'd probably keep them spaced because you won't move them much. But with mortars, they move relatively quickly. So after each volley, I'm just going to make sure I move them. And yeah, I could keep them spread out and move them out each time, but then it would take more micromanagement. At least this way I can just right click once and I should be fine. We don't have to worry about the recon just yet. I will shoot it down. We'll bring in a couple P40s. Maybe even the Spitfire. Yeah, I could bring in the Spitfire to shoot it down actually. Because then we get our own recon up. I do have the points to bring in both, so we'll do that. Okay, cool. I think they're bringing in the recon unit to attack my Spitfire, interestingly enough. Well, the OB got destroyed. Oops. I do need to probably plug this hole, so let's just bring in any extra Gavardia we have. Definitely gonna strafe Stubbsvaker because they are double MG42 squads. In this case, the Gavardi DP, very loud as I zoomed in there, engaging with all of their DPs. It's not too bad. I think the main thing I should do with these Spitfires is focus on enemy artillery and support weapons. So in this case, we'll go for the OB back there. A lot of these units don't have transports. That MG's got to go though, that's for sure. So we'll focus that quickly. Yeah, look at that. Double MG34, sorry. I thought they were MG42s. Yeah, Stubbsfuck are pretty good squads, actually.
Борис, ложись! Свод построен и ждет приказа. Борис, ложись!
We're making
Стрелки готовы.
decent ground. Quite fast, actually. That's good.
Борис, ложись! Товарищ капитан. Зацепили!
At close range, we do have 2 submachine guns on these guard squads. That's how they differ to Strelki. Like, they look very similar, but the difference between guards and Strelki is like a standard guard squad has an extra submachine gun, and the guards DP have the submachine gun as well, whereas like a Strelki DP does not.
И ждет приказа.
Nice quick kill from the P40 there, didn't even have to tell it to do that. It's good. I do have the mortars at the back. We'll start moving them forwards because they're kind of way far back right now.
Бак пустой. Сматывай удочку.
Okay, that right hand side's more or less captured, so we'll start moving those infantry over to the left. And we'll set up the Maxims and just go defensive here.
Оружие на изготовку! Маневром и огнем, ребята!
These poor ersatz, they don't stand a chance. They don't have an MG to fight us at range.
Бак пустой. Сматывай удочку. Сделали их! 111 готов. Есть 2 типа пилотов. Охотники и добыча. Прикончили гадов.
Okay, let's get those strafing runs off. Make sure we pin down and kill some of those Stubbsfucker.
Вижу противника. Оружие на изготовку. Приказы.
I'm gonna try and move up the hill here. Why not?
Да, товарищ капитан. Прикончили гадов. Есть новости? Вижу противника. Прикончили гадов.
Yeah, we pretty much destroyed this entire unit already. I'm just going to speed things up.
Родину! За родину!
We get up on that ridge. And we'll strafe that OB back there. Good. And the last flag's actually on the far left there, I didn't notice that.
Штыки!
The game will probably be over before we get there. And they just straight up run out of forces.
Да, товарищ капитан. Санитар! Вижу противника. Вижу противника. Прик...
Yep, there we go. To the victory. 10 minutes, 44 seconds, 75 kills, 1 loss. It was the OB which got killed at the start, got caught out. Yeah, that was clean. And we shot down a bunch of their recon aircraft. So I don't know, that recon group might be completely out of action, because I don't think you get many Focke-Wulfs in that group. Like many of these Focke-Wulf 189s. That got them out of the way. There we go, lovely. And unfortunately, guys, it has been my time, so I'm going to leave it here. We've done a really good job over the last couple of episodes of really just completely disorganizing this entire front line. It's working out very, very nicely. So what we'll do is likely just continue some of these attacks, and then we'll push towards the objectives as quickly as possible once we've broken through. But yeah, breaking through this has been much more simple than I expected it to be so far. But if these guys get dug in, that might be a little bit annoying. I'm going to have to end up going around them and through this forest. It takes forever, so yeah, maybe we'll end up down the left and right flank before we even get through the middle here. We'll see. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.